No, Primo. With Dregs. Double Bomb Daedalus. Arcus with Sweeper. And Cleanse Seraph. Kill Steven off first turn. Yeah, that would have been something, right? He didn't get to eat anything, right? The whole fight. Wicklash's Feast, Prismal Dust. And Double Gorge. That's a tough call. Because you got to think of what you get. If we feed Robot, Stalwart gives couple extra rounds of morsels, but he doesn't kill anything because he's hitting like a limp noodle, right? Versus not having any morsels because Primo doesn't come with morsels. I think you gotta believe that you'll get the morsels. You gotta believe. Oh well, we don't even get an Umbra banner until there. That's so bad. What are we looking at for Remnant then? Remnant with Primo? Am I a believer? Not really. That's the problem. So I want this because we want to find an Umbra banner enemy unit. There's no point feasting now, because all we do is open up spots for Plinks next turn that we won't land, and it misses an opportunity to hit another Wicklash. Any melting that has no burnout for that banner. No. Legion doesn't fit with Primo, so it would be a bad pick. That's leaking and we just deal with it, right? Pretty much. Alright. Huh. I mean, Barry's cool and all. He's just, I don't think he works here. I don't know if Steve does either though. The gorge. Hold over on the bottle. What does he get up to? 3. That's 60 AoE. And then a multi needs to be hitting for over 100. Double multi. I don't know if it works. Can't afford to reroll. Huh. Oh man, they have a great combo. Should have taken Barry. He'll never get any kills though. Baron, is he? Oh, that's worth more even if we only hit twice. He's getting no kills. Good job, Steven. It works. I don't know if I can go through it again. Kevin. You kind of got it though. He's better than the other dude. There we go. Now, do we go for a holdover, or yeah, I think you have to do that, right? I should use this opportunity to get rid of Wickless. Because we don't want to be drawing him on turn 1s. And 2s, we want Kevin and Steven. And this is the rematch. Why a game? Hang on, if we get a rubble morsel, it doesn't help enough. We needed 2 rubble morsels. I shouldn't have eaten off Primo. Should have just eaten the morsel. Okay, so drew 2 weak lashes. So harsh. Need a lifesteal from the bottle, I think. And everything's fine. Go down. Units. I should put that down here. That'll work. We definitely have enough fuel. Steven. Oh, poor Steve. You know what? You can block. Good job, Steve. Well, that looks alright. Thoughts? This is a tough one. This could be energy. Draw makes it better, but energy means we can play them if we get both of them. But it's only if we draw both of them on turn 1 it sucks. Well, that means we can't play much else. And Dregs only cost 0. Once the blinks are gone, what are we doing? We want quick, but we don't want to wait. It's just out there. We need quick. Yeah. Play those out. Play those down. Let's play these out. So Drakes and Stewarts get played, and then we get down to just the cards we want to have. And these suck. Especially with that guy. We want the money, but I don't think we can afford it. Not quick either. Yeah, quick on Kevin's almost a must here. It feels enough. Akka, you've arrived. How you doing, man? Well, that's lucky. Rough. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully we can fix that up a little bit for you. We got Kevin and Steven going at it. With Morsel Miner and Mitosis. Feels goodish. Let's feed those. And then block. There you go. Ooh, do we cannibalize here? I mean, most of our units die off. I think I got cannibalized last time out of desperation. I'm going to leave it this time. Boss 404 not found. Nice. We're looking for holdover. It would be great. That can go there. That's good. That can also go there. That'll work. It'll do things. Take more space. I'll take a heal. Yeah, sure. Okay, it's good. Okay for Kevin. Actually, that's a thing now. That's a decent thing too, if we can stuff. Alright. What are we removing? We want Merchant of Steel. We probably want Merchant of Steel again, but maybe a magic, and we want to hit that one. We might not be hitting enough magics, so let's go ahead and blink out. I think Windows is up to something. Let's have HD action and buffering. Is it trying to give you an update or something? Seriously, one time. Like, this is the time we have to have stuff happening, and you do this now again. M is such a troll. Look at. I tried playing Grifflands. I had a quick look at it, which made me sort of want to have more of a look at it, which led to me looking at it going, it just doesn't feel like my thing. The fact that there's cards and doesn't necessarily make it, you know, a good thing. Let's do that. That looks alright. That's why rule number 1 is always remove Stuarts. No, that's not rule number 1. I don't even think the thinning of deck is in the top few rules, but when it comes to thinning your deck, you've got to think of what's more beneficial to you, removing Stuarts or removing the other clan primary spell, if you've got a primary spell and if you're not using it. And I don't understand that this non-removal of Stuarts shows how you manage to get through without leaking. That's fair. This is a non-removal of Stuarts without leaking. I've plinked. Maybe I should have plinked first. Sweeper, no sweeping. Wow, that's a good reason to not remove Stuart. That's a very good reason not to remove Stuart, actually. Let's go ahead and put you there. Oh. I think I should have done that differently. Yeah, I think I should have put one of them here. I should have put the other guys up here, filled up, and eaten one here. Damage shields. It's not going to matter. Let's go with it's not going to matter. Hey Bonfire, how you doing? What's up, Drake's here? I am from Australia. Yeah, doing really well, man. Things are good. Can't complain. I don't really know what we're looking for. These unit upgrades, really. I'm gonna quick for, oh, there you go. Good store. End up with some super sore spots from the massage. A bit too strong, were they? It's cool tonight. We had a nice breeze this afternoon, cleared everything out. So it's not too bad. We normally have cold nights. So it's just if clouds come in sort of mid-afternoon and keep all the heat in, which they do because we get nice afternoon winds that can blow the clouds in, unfortunately. Or if it's still. If clouds come in and then we have a still afternoon, that's the worst one. You know, get this nice blanket of insulation up above us. It's gross. But usually it's fairly cool evenings. In Canton Harvest. It's fine. Hey, disposable account. Thanks, dude. About that part where I have morsels game. Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. Need not one of those morsels. Huh. Right. Well then. It wasn't very nice, was it, Echo? I don't even care. I don't even, maybe? 105, eh? 90? $85. Primo count as a morsel for Shroud Mitosis? No, Primo's not a morsel. So he doesn't count as a morsel for anything that you can do morsel stuff to. He does have the buffet other stat, which allows him to be eaten. Hey Timnus, yeah, good new doggo today. Yeah, me too. Okay, we don't care about it. Stephen tried. He tried really hard. Oh wait, that's a sweeper? Oh, we're quick. I mean, I kind of want to, because it's not really doing much up here. Alright, Stephen, you have something. I got a nice surprise when I woke up today. This tiny little thing came bounding up to me. I thought I saw something fluffy running across the carpet, and I looked down and it's standing on a hind legs doing, you know, it's like this tall. It's 5 years old, fully grown. House trained. It was a rescue. So, well, a friend of ours got her for her daughters. She had a dog, or has a dog. Sorry, her dog Lucy, who's a little dog. Probably, I don't know, a little bit smaller than Pepper. So not little, small on the medium-sized dog. And she knew someone that was like advertised, like, I don't know if she knew the person or if she went because the ad was like, lady was giving away the dog. You don't advertise you're giving away a free dog. That's so bad, right? Because very bad people want to take a free dog for bad things. So if you do have a dog you want to get rid of, don't advertise for free. Just find a good home responsibly. But anyway, she went over and picked up the dog. The idea of having, then she's got 2 daughters, so they're friends with our kids. They would have a dog each, but the dogs, they just wouldn't get along. Lucy just didn't like. I guess Lucy likes being the only dog in that house. And my wife and I discussed having another dog, and we'd made it we discussed it. And we sort of thought, what do we need to do to our life to do that? And she was happy with those. She wanted a bigger dog, and I was okay with that. But I think she kind of fell in love with her, and because they were, they couldn't take her back. Well, they were trialing it, so they could have taken it back, but my wife didn't want her to go back to the house that she'd come from because it wasn't good there. So we have Coco now. Yeah, Chili's a bit of a prick, but that's just easy for seeing Chili. But Pepper loves her, so we now have Pepper, Chili, and Coco, all by But we named none of these dogs, just so you know. Pepper came from rescue. Chili was my mum's dog, and Coco came from a friend that attempted to rescue. So the 100 or 101, 101 Panzmations. So the list now: I have a wife, 2 kids, 3 dogs, 2 rabbits, 3 birds. Countless amount of fish, and we've got shrimp in one of the tanks too. They're really cool. We've got 2 types of shrimp. I've got these neon blue things and these red and white striped things. There's definitely at least 1 cricket. You guys know the cricket. He's still around. And I'm Australian, so there's dozens of spiders I don't know about. And no kangaroo. No, we live too. We don't live far. I was going to say we live too close to the city, which is rubbish, because there's people that live closer to the city that have kangaroos. We just live in an area that they don't come this way. Yeah, see the odd huntsman here and there. I've got there's a guard spider up in the corner that I don't know why he's inside, but I don't care because he eats the flies. No emus. Hey, Second Shade, this is Arcus. He's a bit of a jerk, but he's not as bad as Talos, so we don't care. Okay, so I haven't noticed, but this is one of the reasons why I say get rid of your spells instead of your Stewarts, because right now in the last few turns we haven't had any Stewarts show up because we played them, but since we managed our deck because we got rid of spells, and dregs are the other ones, we seem to be drawing these. We didn't get Feast this time, but we've been getting like Morsel Miners and Shroud Mitosis and Feast, so we've been able to play a bunch of stuff. And I'm going to add 3, so I want to have 6 on the line. Do like that. Ever see the funnel web spooters? Not in real life. I think that's more of a southeast coast thing. In bushland. There's probably some here, so I might have to look it up. You tend not to see them because they stay in their thing. The funnel-y web. We get redbacks where I am. Everyone freaks out over them, which is fair because they're really dangerous. Except kids. Kids are like, oh, look, spider. It's like, no, no, no. Our deck's getting down to the point that we're almost drawing everything anyway, right? What do we have left when we play? We have 2 dead weights. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I get rid of another Plink, we only have 6 cards. Do we need more than this? We just need to get rid of that Plink and we're set, right? So we could take it. We just take capacity now. Interesting. And we don't need unit upgrades. So we could go for something like a double stack. Okay, so the issue with the Prismal Dust is we kind of want to play it late, but I don't think it matters. I think we get enough out of the bottle that it just doesn't matter, right? Like, does anything matter? I think we make them... Well, okay, so we can make them cheaper so that we can play them if we draw them with Stewarts. Or we save the gold for trinkets. Do you want 25 gold, or do you want Plinks to do that tiny bit more while they stick around? Well, the thing is, we were playing them all our cards. Once we're down to those final cards, we're playing them all anyway, right? We don't need holdover because we just went through that. We draw our whole deck anyway. -1 kind of lets us play them on the same turn with a Stewart, so we'll get down to that value sooner. I kind of like that. And it's only costing -1. I'd put it on the bottle though, I think, for now, and I'm not going to reroll for it. Well, that's what I was thinking. We could purge the Plink. We don't need to go here. Well, that gets rid of a Stewart. I think that's better. So we'll just purge it there and then save for trinkets. We don't need it this turn around. Or we could purge an extra Stuart maybe, I don't know. I don't think it matters. Steven. Oh, there was a reason to take energy. This was it. By the way, this is going to suck. I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine. I actually don't care if that happens against Seraph. I'm glad I made this cost 0. That was smart. Panz smart. I don't want to do this. I want to save these. No, we'll get morsels. Doesn't matter. Get him. I need to take some health off him or have more health. Oh, this is going to be fine. I'd like to take a bit more health off him. I think we're going to leak that guy. I'm okay with it. Oh dang. Whatever will we do? Primordium is just a giant morsel? No. Primordium's not a morsel. You've got 3 morsels in trenchcoat. Got a precursor to Penny. That's a bit rude. Vincent and Morsel Man. Alright, well. You came, you saw, you died. Get out of this, Stuart. How many times to stream to answer that question? A lot at the start. And I didn't know. So I just answered, I don't know. If you see that Primo's going to get a kill on a boss, which is tough, right? Slow it down, because it does a slowing animation anyway, and you get a pretty good gawk at him. Interesting. This huge arm just sort of pokes out from under the coat. That enough? Good. That's silly. T-Rample. I wonder if that helps. That probably does help. There's a world where that helps, I think. If we don't get to play Steven. So what's the plan? Removing? I think we're just removing, right? Making the trample cheaper would have been a thing, but... Oh, that's just silly. Is there even a dupe? Well, that's interesting. I'm drawing 6 a turn. I have 6 cards that I want to draw each turn. If we dupe anything, I ruin that. Unless I draw something that does something different. Or that consumes. Which would be a plink. Or we could go for 2 Stevens. So that Shadow Eater doesn't... so that Cleanse Seraph doesn't hit as many spots. The problem is... Ember Drain, which is not a problem because everything's cheap enough anyway. I like that plan. The other one's put a Kevin in. What do we think? Do we want 2 Shadow Eaters or 2 Kevins? And remember, one of them's not going to get any play. They're just sitting there on a floor. I think it's Steven. Just so he's got the extra hit points. That way he can just sit there and take one of the cleansers. And if we ramp a little bit of damage shield on top floor, it won't matter. And then we can just go ahead and remove the Stewards, I think. And the dregs play easier. And the other question is, do you buff a dreg? No, because you want them to die. I don't want them holding Ember Drain. Well, that's rude. You're not expecting that, right? Like, you don't look at that and be like, that's what's going to happen. And then you look at it afterwards, you're like, you know, if I don't do that, I can put a Prismal Dust on Primordium. Which is a better play. Now what do I do? a good question. But now what? What? I wonder if we can do this without buffing idiot. Yeah, it means I don't play any Shadow Eaters though, and that's a bit of a problem. But I think that the only other choice is I play a Shadow Eater and then what? Yeah, I think the better play was one Shadow Eater, one Prismon dude here. But it is what it is. This is not where I want to be right now. Especially here. Okay. Okay. Not dead yet. Which is good, because it's better than being dead. I can get morsels down and block. Let's play that out of our hand. Doesn't matter where we put this, let's just put it there. You get played. And you get the... So we have 4 of you. Out front. Does it matter where? No. So you're getting 1 not eaten? Okay. I mean, that solves a lot of problems. So I had 3, we 6, let's put that there. That goes like that, that hits that. That gets destroyed. Don't need that one. I would like to start playing some Stevens. Steven, you need to draw the attention of this here, please. He's like, fine. I must. Oh, you must. That's how it works. So I would like some damage shield gun, if you can. Or not. Go this way then. It's nice when you draw your whole hand. And you can make stuff happen. I was looking a little scared. We didn't even need the Stevens. I mean, we haven't won yet. I think we're pretty close though. We're like 750 a turn. We're gonna be looking at 5. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Come on. There it is. Close. I don't know if we would have been able to do it without one of the damage shields. Well, no, look at that Panz. That feels better. Can chump block on the last turn, yeah, for an extra turn. That's true. That's good. You can. Definitely didn't play out to plan that last fight though, but I'll take it. Ah, Kevin. Didn't get very many relics. We got a really good one though.